Hey Libra, welcome to your general love read. There was a song that came up after I cleared the deck and I was like meditating, bringing in your energy. And I never do this, but they wanted me to tell you the lyrics, okay? And this is Elastic Heart written by Wolves. So, and another one bites the dust, but why can I not conquer love? And I might have thought that we were one, wanted to fight this war without weapons. And I wanted it bad, but there were so many red flags. Now another one bites the dust, and let's be clear, I trust no one. You did not break me, I'm still fighting for peace. I've got a thick skin and an elastic heart, but your blade, it may be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you pull too hard. I may snap and I move fast. You won't see me fall apart because I've got an elastic heart. And I will stay up through the night. Let's be clear, won't close my eyes. And I know that I can survive. I'll walk through fire to save my life. And I want it. I want my life so bad. I'm doing everything I can. Then another one bites the dust. It's hard to lose a chosen one. You did not break me. I'm still fighting for peace. So, important message from Spirit. You can go look that up, and I will see if I can remember to put a link to the lyrics down below in the description box when I upload this for you. Okay, so for those of you that are returning, thank you. I appreciate you. I have much love for you. For those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and so I'm working with your spirit guides and my spirit guides and inner knowing. All right, so I'm pulling first for the collective, and then I will pull intention for the reading. Not all of this may be for you. Take it with a lightheartedness, okay? Only take what is meant for you, leave the rest behind. Roles can be reversed. I could be picking up on old records that were written for you, old energies. I could be picking up on energy coming towards you, okay? We are looking at the Akashic records, all right, on your soul path. So, here, let me put these away. All right. So for the collective, okay, Spirit says, get very clear right now. Right now, Libra, get clear. What do you want to do? What do you want? What do you want? Okay? Because whatever you've been asking for, whatever you wish for right now, it's going to take you. You're starting down a new path. Okay? So it's very important that you are not wishing for one thing and wanting for another. All right? And intention-wise, right? Look, adventure. Your inner child. Look at all that healing energy. You've healed a ton. Okay? And you are getting ready, right? Brand new adventure. So really be clear on what you want from that adventure. All right? So let's go ahead and look at your Akashic record, Libra. Okay. Now, for some of you that may be on the fence about joining my Patreon program, okay, if you look at some of the all signs that I've done, you will see some of what I do pretty much exclusively over on Patreon. But you also can look at, I just released yesterday, the Virgo message. Spirit was like, this is too important. You have to release this. So I put it on public view. And if you go into the description box of yesterday's Virgo reading, you can see that extended. And you'll get an idea of the extended that I'm doing this week for this. And might help you if you've been on the fence about joining the Patreon program. So let's look at your path here. Ooh, this is interesting already, Libra. Okay. What's at the heart of this? very interesting. You got this a similar energy here also to Virgo. All right, interesting. So, but it's in the, theirs was, I think theirs might have been at the heart of things, but I don't know. I think that this was Virgo. Crazy. It could have been Leo. Okay, take it as it resonates for you when we get there. All right, so your path is meant to be a challenge, okay? You have lived many, many lifetimes or just been through a shit ton in your life, okay? And every cycle that you have gone through has brought you greater and greater knowing and greater intuition. And I also feel like greater and greater responsibility, Spirit is saying. Okay, now 2 cards came out as things that are hidden about your path. Okay. You are, so when we think of Libra, we think of the Empress, right? The Empress is a Libran energy. There's the Emperor, the Time Master, okay, who is symbolically, okay, tied here for eternity with the Empress. And there's the 2 different faces of this being. So whoever you're dealing with has a very deep duality, but they also have a very deep responsibility, being the Time Master, okay? But I feel like what they're saying here, what's unknown to you, is to be patient because there is a gift coming to you from the Time Master. Okay. So what's blocking you right now on the next cycle of where you're heading? Okay, the Staff. The Giraffe can see very, very far and has this huge heart. Okay, the pain that you could have in your heart right now could be blocking your intuitive energies because it's dusty. Okay, it's very dusty energy. And so you may not be seeing clearly because you may be suffering right now. Like you may be mourning, grieving, I'm getting for some of you. At the heart of this is that, again, your work is big work. Your work is to experience things and then teach them. You are a great teacher, Libra. And as such, right, you have lived all of this different life experience, whether it's past lives or just in lessons you've learned in this life, okay? But you are hands-on, okay, with the circle of life. Some of you, I'm getting here with the Staff and the circle, and because of the next card too, some of you may be called to being what I would consider a life giver, okay, or healer, where you may be like a doula, midwife, okay, shaman, light worker, death doula, okay? Something where you are working hands-on with healing and not only healing life force, but being the bearer of the circle, right, of life. And so what is being illuminated to you here through this intuition that you are gleaning here with the blade, okay, is I feel like it's giving you the ability to cut this soul contract, okay? If you are to the point now where you have learned everything that you want to learn lesson-wise, and you are ready to move yourself into a more linear path, you have the opportunity now to say, I'm done with the hard part. I'm ready to cut the hard part out and move into a more linear, just doing the hands-on work sort of an energy. Okay? So, what is going to point you in the direction, okay, of getting beyond this dusty energy to make this decision? You have to go through, you have to finish this transformation. You have to finish this cycle you're in, okay? You have to, it's like I'm being told, you have to make a decision, okay? You've got to go on the new journey, but that takes making the decision. Like, what are you truly wishing for, right? And that's putting some pressure on you, okay? Ooh, and I'm feeling it in the very back, right? In between the shoulder blades, that back end of the heart chakra energy. Okay, so what action can you take? Create the tower. Take on the challenge. Okay, cleanse yourself of this past cycle and move forward. It may be a storm. Okay, it's definitely going to be a challenge, I feel like, but the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, so far, all of the energy is leading over here, okay? So it is easier already on the other side. So how is love? How is your heart, right? Helping you hands-on with this circle. Okay, you're learning to be your own power source, Libra. You are learning to pull from the power of the earth and passion to go after what you truly want. Okay, and that's a really beautiful lesson for you to be learning. What does your soul urge, this divine partner, okay, what does this have to do with all of this? This person came in, all right, to help with this fluidity, to break down your outer shell, to break down the outer shell, right, so that you could tap into everything that Pachamama, Mother Earth, okay, Alpa Mama has to offer you, right? The fire and the emotions. They needed to be in balance. And the only way for all of this to happen was to bring you in to that space where your heart hurt so much. Okay? So, how do you bring all of this into your current reality? Okay? Into the earth. And I love this. It's becoming the earth keeper, right? So all of this that you're going through is activating so that you are tapped in to Mother Earth as much as you are tapped into the air, Libra. Again, I feel like, right? Doula, medicine woman, okay? Death doula. Like, you are tapped in, light worker. If you have not taken on this soul purpose yet, and you are hearing this and it just feels light to you, this path is for you. Okay? So what is your strength in this? I feel like it is the ecstasy that you will feel coming into union with your divine partner. Okay, I have the 2 blue butterflies, which are my symbol for this twin flame divine partnership, okay, divine soulmate energy. And the activation, okay, of this. One is chasing the other, and when they come into union here, okay, when the work is done, the strength that will come from that will be immense. Okay, so how does this divine bull, this Taurus, this Hierophant energy, right? How does this person play into all of this? It is the Queen of the Moon, okay? They are your greatest challenge to your own sovereignty. You are so much alike that it is just overwhelming to your mind, I feel like. And that's part of what you're working through. Okay, so again, let's look at this. How does this work on your path? Okay, maybe it has to do with the gift. Let's take a look. Okay, right, you are learning to be in your own power. For some of you, it's time to reclaim your power with the full moon. Okay, and maybe that is where the gift will come in. The gift that is being shown is a blue moon. I do not know when the blue moon is. I do not know if that's for everyone, but in the center of the spirals also they are showing me a blue moon. So it may not be this upcoming full moon. You may have to wait until the blue moon for this gift. Okay? But until that happens, the way that the lovers build their energy between them to be pure and to be light and to be connected in the most heavenly way is through self-love. Okay? And so it's important to make sure that you are taking that time for yourself. And when this person gives you this gift, when they come, okay, the true energy has to be whether or not you accept it. You have to have gone through the transformation of knowing what it is you want to know if you're going to accept this or not. Okay? Hey, no, we're not going to bark. No, lay down. Oliver's like, I hear the mailman. I gonna bark. No. That is not the gift for Libra. We don't have to bark at him. Okay? So what can you shed to help you on this path? Okay? You need to just realize that it is for you. It is coming. And quit thinking that it's not. Okay, the key here is in releasing the expectations and just knowing if this is what you want, wish, and desire, it is yours. Okay? Shed the idea that it's never coming to you. All right? And then what is the scorpionic death and rebirth in this situation? To really bring it into reality here. Okay? For some of you, angel number 22, know that you're on the right path. Okay, take your wisdom, take your path, and allow yourself to move forward. There are going to be times when you fall. Okay, there are going to be mistakes. One of them may be standing on top of all these books going out onto the water. right? May fall into the water, may fall into the emotions sometimes. But my divine partner told me in dream the other day, as I was about to wake up, said, make the mistakes. It's important that we allow ourselves to make the mistakes. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify here. All right? Tell me about this power of the volcanoes that is coming to you. Okay? It is divine timing. It's tapping you into this ability, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I feel like to speed up the pace, to accelerate the cycles. And with Mercury retrograde coming in, that is the fastest accelerator power that we have available to us. And we're coming into that. We've got a bunch of other retrogrades. We have the Saturn and Uranus square. So there's a huge amount of power coming in to break through and to create divine timing. How do you transform with this pressure? Okay, you've got to let go of your fears of abandonment. If this is what you want, you have to acknowledge that it is yours, that this is love. Okay? It's mindset. Tell me about maintaining your sovereignty. That's right. The Empress does not bow to the Emperor when they have their own kingdom. Okay? It's a nod. You are partners. You are not something less, something more. You are partners. And it's important that you maintain that sovereignty here. Okay? So, what is the power? I feel like the next full moon will somehow, related to this person, will really break away the final edges of your core to get clear with your emotions. So tell me about this power. Okay. Yeah, what I say, there's the tower. So expect that a tower is coming, an emotional tower, where you're going to have to get clear. Okay? And what you see when you remove your outer core is going to be some of this person's emotions, or some of your true emotions for the first time. The moon may, because this is the soul urge, this person may actually reach out to show you some sort of emotion, right? Hey, want to get a cup of coffee? Hi, just missing you. Okay, something may come that strips that last little bit away. Okay? So, how do you come into acceptance? Okay, you just have to know that this works together. Even if this person is in and out of your life, you have to know that it was meant to be. Okay, but you also get to choose if you are in or if you are out. Okay, and I feel like that's the storm. Tell me about the storm. Yeah, some sort of breakthrough is coming. Ace of Wands. At a cellular level, it's going to shake you up. Yeah. Okay. It's going to awaken you to this power. Okay. This is awakening you to your sovereignty. What can you let go of to just have the realization that this is for you? Just allow yourself to tap in to that pink chakra energy and let it heal you. Rest and recover. Accept. Accept that you are not in control. You have free will, but you are not in control of the whole universe. Right? You are not in control of who your heart calls in, because that pink energy is higher self. It is not hear us, right? You can choose to not accept it, but it's just the realization that this is, okay, what is for me on the other side. I can choose to take it or not, but I'm always connected to it at source. And what is the wisdom that carries you through this, knowing that you're on the right path? There's going to be a message that comes through. It could be a message like this, but there is a message coming through, okay? And it will show you whether this is toxic or not, whether you should stay guarded or not, okay? Have faith in that. Tell me about how to love on yourself, right? Okay, know when to take the calls and when not to take the calls. Okay, you have a lot on your plate. Know when to tap in and when to tap out. Okay. And what can you tell me, Spirit, about the strength of this union, all right, when it's coming together? Okay, this person, all right, they are thinking about it. They know that this is a higher level connection. They are thinking about it, right? What does this have to do, the Hierophant, with the Emperor and Empress? Okay, someone in the situation right now is trapped for some reason. It could be that you guys can't travel right now. It could be that there's another relationship involved in this. Right now, it is about how do we escape these pressures of these big kingdoms to the safety and the solitude together where we can just be and work this out. And that's what this person is thinking about, okay? Because, yeah, you are their wish, right? So, let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from the universe. Yeah, okay. The moon is awakening the Empress within you into that sovereignty because of the connection with this person. Okay, everything is leading you to this. And you need to learn to have where you can have your own space, where you can have those boundaries, because you two are like super, like they're like showing me like the super collider, like atoms so like connected that you will become like one. And that's why I feel like you're both in your heads so much. This person could also be an air sign or have air in their chart, but you're both in your heads so much that you're not listening to your higher selves about the emotions. That's why the core has to be broken down. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this person's going to come in with some sort of message. Again, Page of Cups. But you have to be ready to accept or decline. So you got to get clear on your choice. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull an oracle card, and then I'm going to move to the extended. I will leave you a sneak peek, and the link for that is down below. All right. Spiritual insight. Okay, surrender to the sacredness of this, that there is a universal energy that has brought you and this person together to create something together. And while you're putting in this light of transformation that you're going through, right, this other person, their heart is activating to where they are kind of coming in to support you and to accept their own connection in this. But it is, I just said surrender, and then we have letting go of the emotional release, right? You have to let go of the intense emotions for now, okay? So that you can do the work and be in the power. And I love that there is a full moon above Spirit's head and right there in the letting go. Okay, there is power for you within the full moon. And I think the greatest gift will come with the blue moon. Like they're showing me here in the realization. It was interesting because the way the card was laying here, okay, when I put it down, doesn't that look like a moon? It's the top of the keyhole, but that looks like a moon, and it looked kind of blue. So again, I feel like, look up the blue moon. Whenever that is, I feel like that's going to be when the big gift comes. All right. So I hope this helped you. I'm going to leave you a sneak peek. I'm going to move on to the extended. Much love. Thanks, you guys. If you've watched this far, make sure you click on that like button. That's the only way to really support the channel other than the energetic, like karmic donations, which link is down below as well. And if you want to see the next reading, make sure you subscribe. All right. Bye, guys. Okay, Libra. So I thought it was interesting when I picked up the cards, the way that they were laying as I was putting them away really caught my eye from Spirit. Okay, cutting this cord. You're cutting the cord, all right, with the sun. The sun is the air, right? The cosmos. You're cutting the cord, and they're showing me that there's the moon cycles across here. But what they're showing me is, right, full moon. So on the full moon, I feel like you are cutting the cord with the toxic masculinity within you. Okay, cutting the cord with the toxic masculinity within you, which then brings you into this full activation of your Empress, Earth Keeper energies. Okay, so that you can accelerate the cycles to get to that blue moon, which tells the divine partner, the Emperor here, that you are ready for the gift, and they bring the gift forward. Okay, so I hope that gives you a little more clarification on what you're being called to. Okay, so what is the lesson that you are learning in all of this? What did I say? Empath. Okay. You may not have boundaries with others' low vibrations. I let my empathic energies drive my connection with others. Okay. There is a part of you that enjoys the way that you are connected to this heartache. And you're being guided to let go of that sort of energy to come into the real work that you need to do on this next part of your journey. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to look at current energy future potential energy, how spirit is helping you, and then advice going forward.